A lizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Hello, everybody. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. We are actually on time, so that's fine. And Antoine has already been sending a massive bit of support in. Stellaris and sisters. Why did I say Stellaris? My goodness me. My eyeballs. Let's try that again. Sisters and brothers in Scientological theory. Remember, we are the Church of Scientological theory, ladies and gentlemen. Here is question for a lizard. Totally not a lizard man. Dan, the kind of merciless, will be on this one as well. What is the most common type of natural celestial body in the galaxy? A, barren worlds. B, stars. C, asteroids. D, gas giants. Bias disclaimer, data taken from a size 1000 galaxy. So, there's at least 1,000 stars in a size 1000 galaxy. Some systems have no gas giants. Some systems have no asteroids. Some systems have no barren worlds. But some systems have 3 stars. Now, certain systems, for example, Sol, have quite a few asteroids. Sol has 1. How many has it got? 1, 2, 3. Sol has 4. And only 1 star. I'm thinking. Did the coup win? No, the coup did not win. The coup against Ming failed, thanks to the popular support of the people. But Ming then died under mysterious circumstances. His son... I can't remember who his son was. His son then died a few years later. We're now on to Dan, the kind of merciless. So, yeah, Dan's the grandson of Ming. So my thought is, the most likely answer is going to be B stars for this one, right? Because there's an average, I'd say, of like 1.5 stars per star system. Given we've got, there's quite a few that have 2 stars. But then some have black holes. Ooh. There's not many black holes. There's at least 1 star per system. That's 1,000 stars, at least 1,000 stars. Some systems have multiple gas giants. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the Sol system. I'm just going to look at a couple of systems and try and see if I can get a handle on this. Barren worlds, though. There's like 2 in that system. But there's 3 stars here. I don't think it's asteroids. I think it could be gas giants, but it's more likely to be barren worlds. I think the answer is B stars, but if you tell me it's barren worlds, I would believe you. If you tell me it's asteroids, I'm going to tell you to stuff off, because I don't think that's true. Lots of systems have no asteroids in. Some have a couple. This one's got 5. Okay, that one's got quite a few. That's got no asteroids whatsoever. I'm going to go with stars. Is the answer stars? Hello? Alma Camustafa 6844, welcome. His son was Bob. Bob the mostly merciless. Yes, that sounds about right. Now we're on Dan the kind of merciless and his son Greg the almost merciful. This is definitely not going in a particular direction. What's the answer, Antoine? And also, how did you get your data? Where does this data come from? I'm really intrigued to know. You didn't count every star, did you? Because that would be crazy. Though possible. Possible. Otherwise, who are we playing? We are the Church of Scientological Theory. Superstitious Beliefs. Imperial Cult. We have a Space Pope and an Anti-Pope. Dreadnought, are you here? Dreadnought, are you about? Otherwise, let's see who's here to be the Pope on Twitch. Smithy Boy, are you here? Otherwise, it'd be Quantum, then Sci-Fi, then Oleonis. Then City Planet Plays, but I don't expect them to be here. Texan Warrior, Mamaster, Necro Unicorn, Darth Sasquatch, and Whistling Tipsy Pirate. Anybody here to be our Pope? And is the Anti-Pope here? Otherwise, we'll have to run some elections for the Anti-Pope. The Anti-Pope do have their own personal guard. Let's go through the laws quickly while I'm waiting for Antoine's reply. Did you got a live chat? Maybe I've missed it. So, laws. The Pope has infinite vetoes, but only on moral grounds. They also get to decide what's moral. There is a personal guard for the Pope. Let's bring up the factions. The Amish or Amish Paradise Legion. There is an anti-pope. There's a personal guard for the anti-pope. Paladins of the UN. They're the pun. Yeah, we had to build a farm planet, which we've got. We have to have a farm planet by law. We have to do all votes by polls. You should roll for each decision. The Imperial Leader, myself, can veto the anti-pope, who has a veto on the Pope's veto, and we must become the Galactic Emperor. I can do the planets command. Right, I want to try that out. Let's go into my testing universe. Oh. Oh. Asteroids 9.96, gas giants 9.38. In this one. Oh my god, I'd have to add all the stars together. 1.5. That's basically 3, 4.5. 5, 6.5. And 3, 9.5. And basically 1.5. So 11 in this galaxy. There's 11% stars. Barren worlds are 15%. It's barren worlds. Oh gosh, why are there 2 types of barren worlds? Hello, Loco Wolfie. Welcome. Test. Testy test test. Error 404. Test not found. Yeah, fair. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that command existed. That's fun. The use of any debug commands will disable achievements. Oh, accidentally took a screenshot. That was my bad. Right, let's load back into our game without doing any debug commands. That's the cold and hot barren worlds. What do you mean the cold and hot? Oh, there's 2 types. I forgot there's 2 types. Oh, that was silly of me. Yeah, okay, of course. Well, that makes it all Spite Lobby, doesn't it? Let's put it all in the Spite Lobby. That means we're now at 300. Oh, good lord. I've still got 30 Montu Lobby, but Spite Lobby outnumbers me 10 to 1. Right, what's going on in Galcon? We're desperately trying to form the Galactic Council, but failing miserably. Where is everyone on Twitch chat? It feels lonely here. I'm sure they'll be here eventually. Mine, Zmar. We've just taken on another vassal. So we've just taken on the Why is that so loud? The Ravenous Karkato Necromages, who are currently our bulwark. But the second I've got enough influence, let's actually zoom ahead to that. As soon as you've got enough influence, I'm changing the terms of our agreement. Pray I don't alter them any further. Yeah, I want some of that. Yeah, and some of this. Yes. Nope, that costs more money. Cool. Plus more mining districts. Nice. And we've also got Secrets of the Bowel. Bowel organic plant. I love it. You can go for Unifier number 3. We need more unity. I do need 678. Right, well, we'll come back to this in a moment. Don't forget dice rolls and rerolls. Yes, I also have a reroll. Is that written down here? Ah, yes. I get a full reroll once per hour. Where's my mandatory blog body pillow? I don't know, but they've started doing Stellaris merch for the 10th anniversary, and they've given me an affiliate code for that. I just need to work out how it works, and then if you want to get your very own blog body pillow, and also I think it's like an 8% support this channel. We're not paying. It's get stuffed. Oh look, you're dead. Not today, sons of bitches. The cycle of conflict. But if you want to get your very own blog body pillow and support us to the tune of, I think, 8%, then I'll have a link eventually. Like in the next day or so. Armored logistician or sublight speed? Yes, please. Oh! That sounds like there's humans on the slave market again. Why are there always humans on the slave market? Clear a city ruin. How are we doing over here? Pretty good, pretty good. And here, pretty... Oh, we've got plenty of civilians now. Everywhere except the capital. Right, you get an energy grid. And a photovoltaic yard. Test, Dale. Test, test. Hive Mind Jeff wanted to say hi. Yeah, he does that. That's like a Jeff thing. We're gonna ignore Jeff for the most part. And I'm just waiting for the influence and hoping we can get this thing on the move. What if I abstain? Nope, still going through. Abstain. I guess it could go through later. Christ, they hate us. I've already got a bulwark as well. I don't want another. Okay, I think we're almost in the right place. Stellarium. Unified sensors. And remember, I don't care if they're trying to say no. Because a no is just a yes we haven't heard yet. We're going to flip this on its head. We already made them spend basically 1,000 influence. There's no way they can afford to push this one through. No way. No way. No way. They can't. They don't have enough influence to rebuff us. So our influence generation is faster. It must be. Having heard nothing is good. Hearing nothing is good. That means we're in with a high chance of pushing it through. Come on. Come on. Change the terms of the agreement. Accept it. Come on, you little bitches. Brrr. I don't know why that noise is so loud all of a sudden. And look at us opening aid agencies. Aren't we delightful? Come on. There it is. There it is. There's a Stellarium. Boom. And I'll just open an aid agency. You know, we should also probably give them some give them some stuff. What if we gave you, I don't know, 500 exotic gases? Would you like that? Yes, you would, wouldn't you? Yes, you're a very loyal, disloyal person, aren't you? Plus 0.7, beautiful. How long? I'm sorry. From 440 empire size, we get plus 8,802% conversion time. What? What? Because they're spiritualists, apparently. What the fudge? Right, well, at least our research has now gone up. The photovoltaic yard, and another one, and another one. And then we're all good. Over here, I think, yeah, we'll just get some city districts up and running. I should probably get some trade, actually. By the way, the economy works now, so ain't that something? We brought them in under allegedly false pretenses, then we shifted gear on these folks, and now they pay us. Originally, we were paying them 30% science and 30% basic resources. Now they pay us. Your messages have been suggesting death, so YouTube has been blocking them. Right. Fair enough. No, Xenos have some freedom and rights and whatnot, I'm being told. We voted on that last time, allegedly. And there's extraordinary powers. Ladies and gentlemen, in but a moment, we're going to be deciding on which ascension path to take. Now, I want to hear from... First, before we do that, we need a pope and an anti-pope. Otherwise, this whole shebang is going to get ridiculous. Let's also not forget that the vote will be a random dice roll, because that's what bloody happens for us. Yes, I'm going to put everyone up, and there will be the vote that you've all... So the system we've all chosen to have, and you've all voted for on, is a system where we randomly roll a dice, and whatever roll we get, that's the one. Yes, excellent. It's really a perfect system, you know. Humans on the slave market? How could they? I can re-roll once an hour. Yes, I can. Is Anti-Pope YouTube Twitch or YouTube? That Anti-Pope is YouTube president. The Pope is Twitch president. Currently, I don't think we've got a Pope. Let's just check who's here. So, the Pope is whoever has done the most gifted subs in the monthly top gifters and is here. So, Smithy Boy isn't here, I don't think. Quantum Reagent, Sci-Fi, Alionis, Texan Warrior, Mamaster, Necro Unicorn, Darth Sasquatch, Whistling Tipsy Pirate. Otherwise, if anyone wants to become Space Pope, they simply need to donate, I think, it's either 1 or 2 gifted memberships, because the number 10, the bottom of that list, is 1 gifted membership. So it's either 1, but it might be 2, and then you can become Pope. And you should be a statistician. Yes, the anti-Pope. We also need an anti-Pope as well. There are more humans. Oh, God, stop putting humans on the market. Whoa, people are dying on mission? Possible? That's not possible. News has reached us that plague bearers have begun serious experimentation on their own species. Well, it's not up to us to intervene. That's a them problem. The bodies are just husks anyway. Husks to be shedded. $387 months. No, I don't think I'll be researching that. Thank you. Autochthon monument. No. Xenological lab. Yeah, that seems better. I nominate Montu for anti-pope. This will have no downsides. Oh, sweet mother of God. Okay. Well, we do need a pope as well. Before I'll do an ascension. Oh, Dreadnought is here. Wait, no, the anti-pope has arrived. There's no need for a new nomination. Actually, yeah, no, Dread's here. There's no need for a new nomination. Dread is here. Dread is here. We just don't have a pope yet. Montu for Pope, shouts Lord Darius. Let's not forget, I'm already totally not a lizard man, Dan the kind of merciless, in charge of everything. So, yes, no, I see you, Dread. Don't worry, I see you. We need to decide on what the ascension path is going to be in just a moment. And to do that, we of course need to do some voting. Zoxenhive is in breach of the Military Readiness Act. Well, that's terribly illegal of them. Yeah, I could upgrade some Starholds, couldn't I? I could do that. And I could also build some mature... There's mature Camillus class. Perfect. The Pope is a fiction made by big Catholicism to sell more cardinals. Dave Hollowell, don't forget with the voting, you might want to find out what the roll is before we, because we're rolling for these, because the law is we roll on votes now. So the vote percentage is going to be based on the roll we do in a moment. I need an anti-pope here, because we need some pontification from both the Pope and the anti-pope. Anti-pope, will you tell us about which ascension path is the most blessed, please? Give me a good paragraph I can read out. And if anyone wants to be the Pope, you just need to get onto that top gifters list, which means you'd have to gift 2 memberships. And if we don't, then I guess I will nominate myself for anti-pope. We don't have anybody. Haha, that wouldn't be such a... Oh, sorry, not anti-pope, pope. That wouldn't be a problem, would it? Now, that would be perfectly reasonable, I think. Who are we at war with? What? Who are these people? Ah. What am I trying to get out of this? Right. My vassal is in a war. Of course they are. Of course they are. Anything I can claim? Nope. Well, good. Good. Dreadnought has said, mind over matter so that we may open our minds to the divine blessings of our Creator and become close to them in mind, body, and soul. I don't think this is a rebellion, but I guess it could be. It looks like we've attacked, though. That's what really confuses me. I don't get that whole we've attacked bit, but otherwise, sure. Oh, it's a plebal! It's a plebal! Somebody kill it. And then here I think we might as well grab a research lab and some more labs. Let's get some astral harvesting going. I don't think it's a vassal rebellion. Right, it seems like the people would like me to take over as Pope. In the absence of a Pope, as the Pope is currently incapacitated, he's got a really bad tummy, bad food actually from last night, I assume, bad Indian. So the Church of Scientological Theory as Pope is now going to be briefly led by the totally not a lizard man, Dan the Kind of Merciless, which gives me both the power to re-roll and also the power to veto on moral grounds. And I think this might be a moral issue. So we've got 4 different ascension paths, top to bottom: biomorphosis, flesh is weak, syncretic, mind over matter. I got my numbers out. I've got my special roller out. Where is it? You should probably be able to see this. Right, let's roll to see what we get, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 1 in 100. So, first off, for biomorphosis, 44. For flesh is weak, 45. For synthetic evolution, 7. For mind over matter, 62. I could live with this. I could live with this indeed. Oh, crap. Dark Sasquatch is here. Crap. Crap. Dark Sasquatch, I want a quick speech for an ascension path. We're picking an ascension path. Can you give me a quick speech? What's MSI doing? I don't know. They're on the other side of a fallen empire. We can't get to them. We've tried. We're busy doing a... This is our new thing where we just ignore them and they send ships through us, at us through the void. It's fine. But anyway, Dark Sasquatch, give me a quick, sentence on two on which ascension path the Pope supports. The Pope apparently no longer has really bad tummy problems from that dodgy Indian the night before. So, Pope, please tell us all about your ascension path. In terms of what votes have gone where... Let me just get rid of the window, though, for a moment. In terms of what votes have gone where, we have 44% for biomorphosis, 45% for flesh is weak, 7% for synthetic evolution, and 62% for mind over matter. Darth Sasquatch, would you like to... Please, our minds are our weapons, we must strengthen them. Oh god, the Pope and the Anti-Pope both are in agreement on this one. So, would you like to veto mind over matter winning? Or are you happy with mind over matter winning? Nope, says Darth Sasquatch. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mind over matter has won by, an extra 6% on mind over matter thanks to Dave's super chat. So it's actually 67%. Thank you, Dave. And then mind over matter does win. Does that feel odd? You super chatted in support to lobby, but then it won anyway without the need for your super chat. I mean, do you does that feel good? I'm just curious. Because I'm like, well, because you didn't need to, but then you did, and now you won. So, I don't know. I'm just curious. Let me know, Dave. Right, mind over matter it is. Ba-boom. That now means I'm going to switch out of inner stability to the mind over matter thing. And we're going to get it as soon as we do with Xenological Lab. Fine by me, someone needs new stuff. Fair. Psych as it is. She mind on my over till I matter. Okay, Slowline. Okay. Oh, now the Guardian Angels Act has gone above it. Can we please pass Form Galactic Council? Somebody. There's a lot of nations in this galaxy as well, though. That's weird. Do I have... No, I don't have that still. Okay, I don't have the tech to give us bonuses there. Do we have enough to win this war yet? No, Izar and Kursa. There they are. Right, I'll send in a fleet, maybe. Wait. Oh! They have been judged and they have been found wanting and now they're dead. Oh, good lord, they're dead. And they were our neighbor's vassal. Ooh. Okay. Just gonna keep buying slaves. If they're gonna sell them, I'm gonna be buying them. That's just how it works. Let's also switch on the last bowel again. I think it's time that this world becomes a Gaia world. Ah. Right, I'm going to save up the physics research for a bit. I'm going to leave it blank and save it up. The last bowel movement. How are you doing today, my lord? I see you're wearing your true skin. Indeed, indeed. Wasn't I wearing my true skin yesterday as well? I do not recall. Standardizing buzzwords is important, but it's not as important, and so is minor military sanctions. I have to agree. But, oh, for God, now security contractors? Why? Why? Give us a Galactic Council. Please. All I want is the Galactic Council. The Non-Interventionist Association. Well, they suck. Ooh, the Committee of UN Scientists are really upset with us as well. Luckily, the Knights of the United Nations are doing just fine, though. think maybe I should give these folks a little bit of research just to give them a little buff. Yeah, let's hand out a tiny bit of research to them. Oh, that seems fine. We are getting more and more powerful. Let's get a research agreement and a commercial pact. Definitely not a migration treaty. I am not a moron. I do want Star Fortress. That will give me a bonus very, very soon. I'll be able to upgrade our great space station thing. The Vatican City. Oh! The Royal Birral Colonies declared war on the Imperium of Sire 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we are under attack. Humiliate them. Right, bring forwards all legions. Do not stop the attack until they are dead. They have brought this upon themselves. I went back and forth. Was that yesterday? I thought it was 2 days ago. Fair enough. Disgruntled citizen, our star pope has betrayed us today, aligning himself with his polar opposite. Our minds do not need these heretical improvements granted by beings with ulterior motives. The true path forward is to hone, purify our bodies to match our immortal souls, says Mind the Medsma. There we are then. Is it more profitable just to take all their resources, or is vassalization much better? Vassalization is pretty good. Which DLC gives you access to the different vassal types? That would be... what's it called? Imperium? Hegemony? What? Overlord. Overlord. It's called Overlord. The thing that has stuff to do with Overlords is called Overlord. I know, right? Right, we'll save this up, because next up we will be taking the Psionic tradition. Our Psionicism will know no bounds. Let us build some human assault armies. Why are there two different types of humans? Why are there two different types of humans? Oh yeah, we got a bunch of psionic humans. Oh, of course! Because we've already got Ulastar. Ah, yeah. But he is almost dead. Yeah, that's a shame. Proud Preach is pretty darn good. Why is there a tentacle? That's yuck. Did you disable the DLC? No, I don't think so. So, if they're too weak compared to you, you won't get the option on Negotiate Agreement to change them. It's here. So the option is here. You have to go in here. Normally, they'll say, if it says Protectorate, you won't get the ability to change them over, basically. Fine, we'll deal with that one. And actually, I'm just going to... Yes! Yes, we're almost... Oh, come on. I'll call 5 favors in. I'm going to turn on fleet supremacy. That's... Oh my god, we're just so ever so slightly ahead. Come on, Galactic Council. No! Yes, no! The Anti-Pope's Brigade are following the Vatican City. And together they go forwards. How fortuitous! Some geothermal vents. And we are currently in the Cycle of Harmony. It's just started right now. Apparently this conflict is a harmonious one. Don't you know? I think I'm going to take a system from, like, over here. Yeah, I'm going to claim Caravan. It's got 4,000 pops. It's a size 25 world. That's all excellent. I didn't even know it at the time. But let's do it. Okay, we're combating. Pew, pew, pew. Oh. What are you... Yeah, they're dead. Let us charge after them. What are they doing? Bubbles just sitting there. I think Bubbles is sitting there. The Galactic Council has failed us. Time to make sure we are the only council that remains. How have they failed us? We're just struggling to get through our piece of legislation. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. What? What? Everybody had a bit of a weird vision about something that didn't happen. Just gonna... Nothing happened there. No, we're all good. The Vatican City is definitely not dead. You're a liar. You shut your lying mouth. This moment. How are they overwhelming compared to us? They've spoken to these people. I know what they did. And I will do it before they can. But nothing that... Everyone had a complete kind of confusing thought that the Vatican City was destroyed. But that was just some alternate reality where all of your brains then imploded. Look, if the Vatican City was destroyed, the Space Pope would be dead, and the whole thing would be wrong. It was a vision of a doomed timeline. Exactly. The latent psionic nature just bled through a little bit. It's fine. It's all fine. Basically, what happened is they accidentally ran into this fleet that I didn't even know existed because I didn't know they'd hired pirate mercenaries. You know, I'm going to hire even more mercenaries because screw these guys. Whoa! Our Prospectorium is... Oh, not Prospectorium. Our Bulwark. That's 10k. They've got almost equivalent fleet power to us. Yes, let's form a commercial pact. Excellent. Most excellent. We're going to send the Mercs to fight the Mercs because the best... So basically, this has become the Italian wars from, like, you know, the 15th century, where mercenaries have been hired to fight other mercenaries and they'll probably just agree on who's dead. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Vibula Lucinia. Is there anyone on the council? No. Some commander. Oh, they were on Corrupted Asta. Aww. Let's put Claminda down there then. Perfect. I assume the mercenaries will fight properly and not just pretend to have fought. If all they do is pretend to fight, I'll be deeply disappointed. Space Condottieri. Indeed. Let's get the church to follow them as well. We've got a big squadron of the buggers. Oh no. Oh, we're not losing. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Which means now it's time to press the attack. Ulastar has died. Oh, chant for his soul. I said he was getting old. I didn't realize he was that old. Let me see. You'll do, lady. Okay, this is looking good. The war continues. Our army's doing fine. They're all fine. I didn't even want this war. Yeah, let's get them F's to pay respect to good old Tentacle Face. Long did Ulastar serve us on Earth. Totally not corrupt. Totally not evil. He liked scrapbooking and taking photos with those less fortunate in society. And eating tiny chickens and their eggs. He was a big fan of sushi. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And after his death, it's come to light that there are certain documents the government's holding on to involving, you know, images of him eating sushi and other such things. But the government's assured everyone that it's fine, it's all fine. He definitely didn't eat sushi with other fish at present. And if he did, those fish are important people, so it's fine. Why am I avoiding new tradition? Because it's for... I'm not, it's for psionics. As soon as we research psionic theory, I'll be grabbing it. We're not paying. Bring it on. You'll just be instantly demolished by our starbase of doom. Blam, 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 dead. Not today, best bitches. Can I settle a status quo here? Yes, I could. Let's do it. I actually don't want this war anymore. We've had plenty of war. It's good enough. Come on, surrender. Status quo. Thank you. Oh, look! Our vassal territory has expanded to meet the ever-expanding needs of our vassal's territory. It's just perfect. Bring a science ship up as well. Research this debris. We found a wormhole. There it is. Okay, cool. Also, how can I delete these or return them? I can't. Let's see. In that case, I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna tell them to go home. It'll work perfectly. I can't imagine that could possibly go wrong. 5 months till Psi Ascension kind of gets going. Could I do an updated video on Starbase and defenses? Yes, I can. Are we Drake slaying yet? We might as well give it a crack, actually. No, we haven't got enough ships. I'm just going to send the frenzied volunteer squadron home. They'll be fine. Fine. Yeah, we're just sending them back to where they came from, the Herder black hole. Won't be an issue. I reckon this might end up being bad for the hired mercenaries, because I'm pretty sure the rest of their species is going to shoot them for coming home early. Canonically, in my head, they're being killed for not seeing out their contract. Yeah, here they are. They're being shot at by their own people. I've sent them home. And now there's a big fight. And there we go. Almost all dead. What? No, mostly dead. Fine. Here comes Psionic, baby. Yes. And so begins the Psionic Ascension. Let us meditate on the distillation of Zro. Om. Om. Space piracy? Is there? There's no space piracy here. Unless they brought it with them. Didn't we have a couple of profane worlds? Yeah, we did. A little expensive to unconsecrate them, though. Was it Uranus we consecrated as well? It was allegedly profane. No. Where are our 3 consecrated worlds? I don't actually know. I've lost them. One of them was Mars. Right, let's just unconsecrate Mars. Fine. We'll get rid of Mars. I'm going to go and consecrate this one. Venerated. Ooh. That's nice. Gaia 3 is now beautifully venerated, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I could always open more reliquaries, even though we've got the G-Tron. Let's do it. Mars and Saturn. Was it Saturn I did? Okay. Let me just go and unconsecrate Saturn. Could just pull the slots a little bit. Just going to pull a couple of slots. Just see if I can get my money back. Okay, I'm 2 and 9. I need to keep going. 1,000's good, but it's not great. That's nothing. There's nothing again. We just need a win. 3,000 caravan coins is helpful. That's nothing. Okay, it's gone again. Come on, come on. That's also nothing. All right, we'll just double down here by 26,000 more caravan coins, and we're down 16,000, but we'll come up in the end. All right, that's nothing. All right, that's nothing. Okay, that's also nothing. Come on, come on. Just need one big score. Just one big score. That's nothing. Like I need to keep going now to even it out, you know, because otherwise I'll stop, and I'll stop like just before I've succeeded. That'll be what happens, you know. It's inevitable. 100,000 of that. Let me just get rid of 10,000. Okay, let's pull the lever. Nothing again. Okay, well, what if we just spent more? Yeah, okay, we'll just spend more. We gotta get out of this. It's not gambling, because I know the future, obviously. So, we haven't invested enough yet to make the big win. We'll get there momentarily. Once we've invested enough, then we'll win big, and it'll be fine. We just need to invest a little more. 1,000's helpful. Okay, all right. Well, I'll just buy a few more caravan coins then. That's fine. Okay, we've got 4 more plays. Yeah. Okay, 2 more plays. That's not so great. I think this is the last play we can do. No, I got 1 more. Damn it. I don't have a gambling problem. I've got a great gambling opportunity. What do I have to build from these construction ships? Oh, a Grand Archive. Did I not start that? Let's start the Grand Archive above Blissful Oblivion. Can I return the ships by talking to these people? Apparently the answer is hell nah. Oh! Oh, we're voting on it, ladies and gentlemen. It happened while I wasn't paying attention because we bought those ships. Yes! The mercenaries have saved us. And very soon we shall form a great galactic council. 1,000,000 to 1 chances come up 9 times out of 10. Yeah, exactly. Blissful Oblivion sounds like a great band name. I suppose it does, doesn't it? No, we didn't send them to their deaths. We sent 50% to their deaths. The rest have come back here to Ulthan. Focus politics traditions, that's good. Aye, Smithy Boy, the Pope is giving us 5%, even though it's currently Darth Sasquatch. I should probably... I'll rename the Pope. 1 second. Darth Sasquatch. There it is. There we go. How are we doing otherwise, though? Pretty good. If I do say so myself. Governing Earth, you can be an industrialist. Perfect. So we've got 1 Gaia world, 2 Gaia worlds, 3 Gaia worlds. Oh, I love it when I win. Two months away from Star Fortresses as well. Let's grab another construction ship, send it out, and do my usual thing, buy more alloys. Give me galactic community. There's the upgrade of the flagship ready. Composite mandibles would be a good idea to grab. And bada bing, bada boom. We're going to upgrade the capital ship soon. It needs a commander, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's go you. An aggressive. And we've won what we needed to win, so we're going to let the mercenaries go. Let the mercs go. Let all the dreams wake the nation. Come. Do, 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 do. You get an upgrade. And I'm out of alloys. No more upgrades. That's it, people. That's all the upgrades you get. You get a xenological lab, though. And that could have an upgrade. Yeah, let's upgrade Gene Clinic. And then we build. We build! Luxury residences are just better than the Hollow Theatres, honestly. There's no T in Darth Sasquatch. Why did I put... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just got Germanic on your butt. Sasquatch. There we are. Let them go. Doesn't Sasquatch have a T in it? Sasquatch does, but you're not spelt like that, Sasquatch. Okay. Okay, that makes I understand. I get it. 3,000? Yeah, we can grab. That, and we can make, let me see, Gaia World, Gaia World, Gaia World, Gaia World. Let's make this one. Oh, I don't know, a Gaia World. Emergence of empathy. As our population explores their newfound psionic capabilities, a new community has emerged with the goal of applying them towards greater empathetic understanding of other consciousnesses. This sounds entirely, Dreadnought, like you and your anti-pope nonsense. This collective professes to be capable of highly sophisticated modeling of the perspectives, thought patterns, and emotions of other minds, thanks to their emergent psionic senses. Whether their sensitive activities will ultimately benefit or undermine the Church of Scientological Theory remains to be seen. You know, this probably does make us a little vulnerable. But I'll take plus 50 opinion with all contacted empires. Yeah, we'll give it a go. And we are now on the Galactic Council. Here we are. Let me see. Not needed. Development aids, not needed. Champions of the community. I propose that. Why is Darth Sasquatch giving me 100% right now? That's odd. But fair, I take it. An embassy? Of course you can. The other thing? No, absolutely not. Time to tax the trade routes. Yes, yes. I think it may be time to tax some of the trade routes. That's very true. Look at that. Our proposal is going to go through. Oh. I'll come back and deal with that in a moment. For now, my assumption is it worked. And I do not want to have my assumption challenged. No, thank you. Right, let's get rid of a bunch of these robots. And then we'll send some humans over in exchange. That works. Inner stability. Fear my display of power. How are we going as well with the Snorty's road dust? Okay, that's quite a while left. Couple of trade hubs. What about over here? Oh, I still haven't got the thing yet. I'll just upgrade, I suppose. Yeah, let's just upgrade. And there is the upgrade too. I have to rename it again. Vatican City, a city in the sky. What? Why are the L slots? Why are there some slots missing? Oh well, at least it's now got kinetic batteries and proper strike craft and a damn good cloaking field. The Church of Scientological Theory is experiencing a spike in severe cerebral ruptures. People's brains are exploding, often resulting in cognitive impairment or even death. Wider testing has revealed that a significant portion of our population is suffering from mild, symptomless aneurysms, likely due to increased psychic activity. So the psionic ascension we're pursuing is literally making people's heads explode. Wow, we're good guys. The sudden bursts of energy released through the uncontrolled psionic activity can lead to rapid escalation and grave outcomes. Advanced meditation and techniques might help to control this psionic activity without medical intervention, but some of our scientists advise that we develop a medical implant to cope with the problem. The strong shall survive. Oh, we can make an implant? I do not have much cash, but accept this is totally not a bribe for Montu Lobby. So, is it going to Montu Lobby? I'll put it in Montu Lobby until you tell me otherwise. It sounded like it went to Montu Lobby. Thank you very much. I will take the Montu Lobby. Darth Dreadnought, what are we feeling about this? Pope, Space Pope, Neural Overload. How are we feeling? Antoine says, I prefer making an eggplant. Yeah. The Pope thinks if their minds are strong, they will survive. But are the bodies not just vessels anyway? I guess if they're only vessels, why does it matter if the vessel doesn't survive? Dreadnought, how are you feeling? I'm kind of feeling either meditation or through strength, victory. Through victory, our enemy is defeated. Through our enemy's defeat, we shall know joy. Implants are not moral, shouts Darth Sasquatch. Alright, the strong are surviving, I guess. Dreadnought, did you have a thought? The strong shall survive, bodies are mere vessels. So Ming Dan the kind of merciless thinks we should meditate, but he's been told by the Pope and Anti-Pope that it's just the strong that will live. The weaker meat, the strong do eat. That killed the Anti-Pope. One of the people whose heads exploded was the Anti-Pope. Ladies and gentlemen. I think we need a new Anti-Pope. Currently, Greg, the Almost Merciful, is going to take the role of Anti-Pope. That's my son. But who wants to be Greg? On YouTube. Darth Sasquatch says the Anti-Pope is wrong. Darth Sasquatch, the Anti-Pope had the same opinion as you. Does that mean you were wrong too? My soul shall find a new vessel, says Dreadnought. No, so you weren't wrong. That means the Anti-Pope was right then, because the Anti-Pope and you had the same opinion, right? Krieg Dantioch says, I shall Greg it. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power my chains are broken. The Force shall set me free. Is that part of the Sith bit? I don't remember that bit. Antoine, do you want to be Anti-Pope? You're being suggested. He's still wrong. Darth Sasquatch, how can he be wrong and you be right, but you have the same opinion? How can you say the same thing, but he's wrong and you're right? That doesn't make sense. My poor little brain. Obviously, the way we're going to do this is we're going to get the best version of our voting up. It is the RNGer. Not me for Anti-Pope. Fair enough. Right. Krieg and Dreadnought. Let's see who returns. This is for Dreadnought's votes. 94. Krieg, 20. Krieg, I'm sorry. Dreadnought won the election fair and square. Dreadnought has returned to us and is currently inhabiting the soul of my son. Huh. Well, Okay. $20 plus 94 is greater than 100. It's rigged. No, 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 no. It's not rigged. Are you saying Antipope came to that decision for the wrong reasons? That's why he's wrong. But no, he was right for the wrong reasons. If he was wrong, no, that doesn't. This doesn't make sense. That's not how things. You can't do that. Stop. Have we researched throw distillation yet? We keep getting 1% per month. Holy crap. That's a lot. Oh, yeah, I get paid in energy. I accept. And I'll buy more as well. There's only a few civilians. It's fine. It's fine. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Jefferson on your side. Oh, we've got energy again. Let's open a reliquary. Oh, wait. No, we need coins. Let's buy some coins. Fine. Then we'll play the slots for a moment. Nothing. All right, we'll just nothing. All right, well, let's try again. Also nothing. Come on, come on. What we're gonna get is, look, we're gonna score big eventually. Just you wait. Just you wait. Damn it. Stupid slot machine. It's clearly broken. Dark Sasquatch says, I am the Pope. Whatever I say is right. But he's the anti-Pope. Whatever he says is right according to him. Who do I believe, oh great spiritual leaders? Champions of the community is going to give us more naval capacity, 10%, which I like. After this, I think I could enjoy a little bit of buzzword standardization. That's definitely more important than the enemy of my enemy. Good lord. Cycle of Harmony will finish soon. MSI is now a Stellarium underneath the Mangaran Coalition. God damn it. Holy crap, if I attack them, that's a big cojones. I can use end threat on them as well. Lovely. I wish we could use this portrait normally. It's so cool. Let's just finish road distillation as well. Wait, which one is the payback CP? They're all payback. Oh, all three of these are payback. Gotcha. We win or we die. Ooh. I like the sound of that. I want to upgrade Vatican City until it's powerful enough that we can just win with only the Vatican. These guys are superior. Problem. Problem, problem, problem. It has to be Dyson Swarm, doesn't it? Doesn't it, everybody? Right, side call. Let's grab it. And let's throw one down here. On Earth. Then we're going to throw one down here. And this guy world, you know what it needs? A side call. This world over here, you know what it needs? Psychor, Psychor. This world, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen. Psychor. This really is a great and bountiful human empire, you know. No, end of the Psychor here. Use the Force, Montu. That's exactly what Gandalf said to Harry Potter. He was like, quick, use the Force, Montu. Yeah, I'll grab some xenophobe ethics attraction. Why not? I'm the supreme ruler. Whatever I say is right, obviously. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, I forgot to turn everything on. Turn it all on. Yes, yes, yes. Proclaim religious revelation. Proclaim it. Let's maybe move New Baal up a little bit. Yeah. Cycle first, then City District, then New Baal. Oh, there's more humans to buy. What if I replace that with some city districts as well? Yeah, that would give me more housing, which I kind of desperately need. Oh, some robots, some you, yes, buy them all. We save all. Not just some, all. A lizard is never late. Exactly, that's what I said at the start of the stream. Dreadnought, when my character dies, does that mean you're going to become the Supreme Ruler? But you won't be the Anti-Pope anymore, which I guess means I'll take on the role of Anti-Pope. That works. Let us establish this Psychor. Okay. Would you look at that? We did it. That was easy. Bloody hell. And there's road distillation. Beautiful. How much road do we have, though? Not enough. What if I bought some? 25% situation speed and 25% monthly unity. Yes. Good. Good. We got enough to row. How long is it going to take? 77 months. I've got 150. We're good, baby. We're good. Let's undignify Saturn. Wait a minute. There's a thing not being investigated. Quick, somebody investigate Triton. There's something under the ice. Oh my goodness me. Wait a minute. Triton, the frozen moon of Neptune. We've actually found an underwater ocean with cities. Shut up. How did I not? Wow, that's really thematic. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh, some people that need saving. Let's save them. Ah, yes. More people that needed saving. An underwater ocean, yes. It is actually underwater. Now that sounds stupid, but let me explain. The surface is ice, and ice is water. Under this layer of ice that's completely solid, there is an ocean. So it is technically an underwater ocean. Smart, right? Very smart. I know, thank you. I'll be here all week. Oh, end of the week is today, by the way. No, I'm not live tomorrow. I'm going to be playing Republic of Rome. For those of you who don't know what Republic of Rome is, I could show you quickly. It's a board game, by the way. Let me see if I can get the board up. Wow, that's so clear. It's a classic, like, 80s or 90s board game. 1 second. Gonna share this with you all. Actually, I can just save the image. It's cool. Done that. Now that I've saved the image, I need to drop it here. So, that is Republic of Rome. Basically, it's super... Is it even 80s, maybe? It's one of those games where lots of things are just random chance and you can die. You play as a political faction within the Roman Senate, starting in the early Republic, going through the Mid-Republic and then the Late Republic. You win by becoming consul for life, i.e. dictator for life and consul for life. You know, doing the whole Julius Caesar / Augustus thing without being murderized. You have to survive actually being nominated that position. So you have to be Augustus or Octavian, depending on how you want to name him. But there are wars. You have to raise legions and work as a group because there are other factions. There's multiplayer, you know. And if Rome goes bankrupt, you all lose. There are rebellions, and you can lose because Rome just gets swamped and bogged down in wars, and you can lose the wars. Like, it's semi-cooperative, but very hard on the semi. Welcome back, Saturn. That reminds me. Where are you, Saturn? You're profane, unconsecrated. You're done. Let's try Uranus. Uranus is profane as well. Fine. Maybe it should be Jupiter. Jupiter's profane. Fine. There's some random place in Alpha Centauri that must surely be good. This toxic world. Venerated. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's going to give us 16% monthly unity and 8% amenities. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think the Rome game's cool. Yeah. 500 unity for 15% trade from jobs. I accept. It's a done deal. Go on with you now. You've already sold me. Growing pain. A growing pain, not growing pains. A sudden outbreak of acute migraines has befallen our empire, while severity ranges wildly. The condition has already affected a significant proportion of the population, causing widespread disruption across the church. A small number of particularly powerful psionic individuals are among the worst affected even. And preliminary statistical analysis suggests a correlation between psionic aptitude and intensity of symptoms. Familiar treatments have proven ineffective, as the pain seems to cut through to the psionic faculties via some interdimensional channels we're only now beginning to understand. Either we can not tolerate this, give them strong painkillers, or draw strength from our pain. Our pain gives us suffering. Our suffering sets us free. Give me the Sith code again about pain. Let me find it. A peace is a lie. There is only... I'm going to change it up a bit. Pain. Through pain, we gain strength. Through strength, we gain power. Yeah, lean into the pain, ladies and gentlemen. We must learn from the pain, but not draw strength from it. No, we're not gonna. We aren't not tolerating it. We aren't giving out painkillers. This is a decree from Totally Not a Lizard Man. Get over the pain, ladies and gentlemen. You may not like it, but this is how harmony is forged in the crucible of pain. Also, yeah, you're in pain right now. A lot of it. Sorry. Okay, we're now excavating large sections of the ice to get at the ocean underneath. We're finding large parts of the Habitat's data network offline, but we can infer a great deal from local caches of stock manifests, personnel files, and what appears to be a stash of mission logs. There were aliens living under the ice. Uh-oh. Or maybe the aliens lived there before the ice. It's not hard to... Or it is hard to know, even. What's this? This is our world. No, why do I care about that world? I don't know why I should care, so I guess I won't. Right, eco-stimulation I need. Then let's throw down autochthon monuments. Basically everywhere, yeah, because we've got loads of civvies. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan the Kind of Merciless is dead. Dreadnought is now your Pope. Not your Pope, sorry. The anti-Pope is now the supreme ruler. All hail Greg the Almost Merciful. 30,000 credits embezzled. My lord. Ooh, that's a really good scientist. Yeah, I accept. %25 research from jobs. Yes, you got to go here. You've sold me. Who's on new air? We don't have an air yet. Well, give me a second. Still no air. Why have you not had a child, Dreadnought? Klar for leader. Well, we can't just switch him over like that. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. On this sad day, my people, I wish for everyone to take 2 minutes of meditation so that our ruler may pass on in peace. And by meditation, let's also not forget that you're in head pain too. You know, I might actually take this one this time. And the daughter is now Karen, the Merciful on a good day. Let's grab Kaishar as well, why not? And the anti-pope is this fella Baitath, which will be known as... no, that's the wrong thing. Knut. I'm now the anti-pope. Dreadnought, you're now the supreme leader. Enjoy. Feel free to take any unilateral action you feel like. Just let me know what it is, and I'll try and do it. Right, you're good there. Let's grab Wrecker over here. Swap out a research lab for an autochthon monument. Swap out... swap that out for an autochthon monument. Who died? Somebody died? Ugh, another person died. God. Why does everyone have to keep dying? Yeah, sorry, I forgot. You're also going on there. But I can't make Claminda the leader because it's an Imperial. That's not possible. Plus, he's an alien. Dirty, nasty aliens. It is time to awaken! We are now awakening. As soon as we take the Great Awakening tradition in 2 months. Just give it a second. Wait a minute. Let's just rub the lamp. Genie, yeah, there we go. Ah, there we are, and we've now made it awakening. I think I do have the Great Awakening tradition. Yes, thank you. Off you pop. Perfect. All these spare denizens are contributing greatly. I buy all the slaves, and I free them. For I am a good person. Right, we're going to nominate ourselves Custodian. It's the only moral thing to do. I propose it be made illegal to die. Alright, we'll roll on that one. Now, does that mean if you're reincarnated, you have to go to prison? That would mean if you're making it illegal to die would mean if you're reincarnated, you have to go to prison. Okie dokie. Let's bring that up to have a look at it. This is a yes. 64, that's a pass, ladies and gentlemen. It's passed. Unless the space pope is vetoing it on moral issues, I suppose. That's all up to the space pope. Let's get some rift exploration to go in.
Udar Statir.
Our knowledge of the ancient settlement on Triton deepens, but so too does our concern. What we've uncovered is the remains of a frontier colony. A remnant of a civilization so long forgotten, we cannot even discern their name. Darth Sasquatch says, I veto as dying brings them closer to God. Well then, I will be vetoing your veto, Darth Sasquatch, as the anti-pope. Wahaha. That would then mean we have a vote on it. With plus 2% right now for yes. This doesn't have any effect on anyone alive. It just means if you get reincarnated, if you claim to be the reincarnation of someone else, which is, I'm actually thinking that's actually all bollocks, to be honest with you. Like, people are claiming it, but I think it's all just a lie. But if you claim to be the reincarnation, we're banning the claims of reincarnation. The Supreme Leader can veto me, but only after we see what the vote total is. Like, we do have to wait for people to vote, otherwise it's a bit mean. Sorry, anyway. So, when seas were a more dominant feature on this world, disparate groups of settlers were brought from their homeworld and conscripted into pioneer submarine crews. Their goal? Establish colonies and exploit the planet's natural resources. Their reality, however, was one of unchecked biological experiments, radical political change, and a significant peril fending off hostile flora and fauna. The sensor logs from a navigation buoy appear to have tracked one such crew en route to a nearby outpost. We believe their vessel may still be there, trapped in ice along with a cache of useful materials. So we can either get ocean ecology management, which I don't really care for, or we can dispatch a research team, which we will do. So you vote no, then you're actually voting for the weak to continue running stuff. If you make it illegal to die, The weak souls survive. No, 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 it doesn't. No, no, it just means once you die, if you claim to be a reincarnation, you're a criminal and you go to prison. Because it's illegal to die. So you've died, therefore what you've done is illegal. That's not a problem at all. Sages of the Shroud. Ooh, yes, let's talk to them. Where are you, Shroud Walker Sages? Send us a teacher. No, oh, no, actually, I don't want to do that. We consider something else. What is to be our fate, and we shall pay. Currently, YouTube's voting yes with 52% to 48%, a decisive vote, but Twitch is voting no with 67 to 33. And now it's 50-50 on Twitch, making the 52-48 on YouTube the most important vote again. Good lord. Twitch have voted no with 56%. I'm gonna I'm just gonna throw 10 in for yes. Wow. How did that fail? Hello? Cool. Let's end the poll there. So it was on YouTube 62 to 48 for yes. Let's just also update my Montu lobby. 15, perfect. Twitch voted no 56, but YouTube's yes was 62, which means overall it is a yes. It is now illegal to die unless Dreadnought wants to veto this. I would ask that the Pope intervenes against this law as it would make all citizens illegal. The Pope has already intervened. The Pope vetoed. The anti-Pope, which is me, has vetoed their veto. Now you, Darth Sasquatch, are the Supreme Leader. You can veto my veto, which would veto this whole thing, and you can just choose the outcome. As we become ever more attuned to the psionic forces around us, the church population has become plagued by horrifying nightmares. Bad dreams are now commonplace, and rest cycles have been replaced by periods of unquiet stupor. Sufferers recall visions of terrifying otherworldly strangeness that express their most primal fears. Our medical institutions are struggling to stem the tide of psychic exhaustion. We could calm them with psychochemicals, that'd be evil. We could allocate research, or we could say that bad dreams will not hurt us. Darth Sasquatch, you're not Pope and Supreme Leader. No, sorry, did I say that? I mean Dreadnought. Anti-Pope only has one veto per hour. Right, so currently, I'm the anti-Pope, Dreadnought is the Supreme Leader, and Darth Sasquatch is the Pope. Exactly. Yeah. So, Darth Sasquatch vetoed. I vetoed, which caused the vote. The vote came in as a yes, because I lobbied. And then that got vetoed by Dreadnought as the Supreme Leader, which means I get my lobby points back. Wait a minute. I was on 35. How did I go down to 15? That doesn't make sense. I got back up to 35. I must put the wrong thing on. I'm so psychically exhausted, you have no idea. Yeah. Right, Supreme Leader. Dreadnought. What are you saying on this one? Calm them with psychochemicals. Allocate research or bad dreams cannot hurt us. Luxurious is no longer S tier for sure. Yeah, definitely F tier now. Definitely. Bad dreams cannot hurt the strong. Oh, that's not Dreadnought. I almost thought it was Dreadnought. That is Ionia Supremacy shouting. Dreadnought was Following on with that one, bad dreams cannot hurt the strong, and so does Darth Sasquatch say so. There we are. That's kind of bad for us. Psychic migraines, night terrors. Oh lord. And we got minus 20% job efficiency for everybody, do we? Eek Barbadook. Let's get a research bonus here. And a bonus of figuring out how to kill the Ether Drake. Now I'm going to take Sonic Supremacy. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. And food processing. We need that for more food. I need more resource silos as well. Yeah, resource silos, naval logistics, that seems good to me. Resource silo, double anchorage, then nav logistics, then upgrade. Resource silo, double anchorage, nav logistics, upgrade. Resource silo, oh. I'll take 10% monthly unity, thank you. And then an upgrade, perfect. Upgrades, people, upgrades. What if they dream? Yeah, the bad dreams are just dreaming of me, are they? Brilliant. And then, oh, okay. I'm not even. Yeah, all right. Yeah, reasonable as a bad dream. Fair enough. There's just this terrifying lizard, and everyone's just seeing this awful lizard who's like yellow, and wears a nice cowl, nice gown, nice outfit. If I do say so myself. That's what they're dreaming of. Fear a little dream of me. Shroud Storms are so good for us right now, though. I want that Shroud Storm. Let me see, what can I grab? Weather control district. Yeah, we'll get weather control systems. Perfect. Now, let's grab alloy mega forges. Okay. Looks mostly fine. How's my bid for Galactic Custodian going? Not well. We've basically got the most base Diplo weight in the galaxy, but it's not. No one's interested in it. We'll pass buzzword standardization. Okay, we've tunneled through significant quantities of ice to find the intact wreckage of a submarine. Remember, this is the ancient submarine on Triton, which is Neptune's moon in the Sol system. Tundral conditions. Oh, what? Who died? We breached the shroud, and that killed Manius Cluvicus? My lord, okay. But let's just take a second to breathe. Shall we, just for a moment? Tundral conditions have long since reduced all organic matter to fine dust, but so too have they preserved a wealth of cultural artifacts. Our anthropological survey suggests a hotbed of political activity as this submarine's crew broke away from the nearby colony. They proclaimed several sovereign boundaries within the hull of their own submarine, espousing all manner of political ideologies. Surprisingly, this extreme factionalism appears to have strengthened the social bonds of the crew rather than forcing them apart. The matter is sure to spark lively debate amongst their own political scientists. Keep us one step ahead of dissidents. Right, okay, fine. But we're going to keep excavating. And now we breach. And we commune. There's a ship in the Sirius system? That can't be right. You can't be serious. I am, and don't call me Shirley. What other bonuses is this handing out? Naval Cap, Unity, a bunch of good things. Cool. I think I'll take leader experience gain there. Yeah, perfect. For a spy network here, yeah. We won't pay. Bring it on. We're gonna win this? I assume so. Not exactly like the enemy is getting any better at defeating our massive defense. Nope. Absolutely bloody not. That's what I thought they said. But these had an improvement at all. No, they're still scout wings. Those are better, though. Those are better. The Auburn Ancients have demanded that we give up some humans. Supreme Leader Dreadnought. Montu, these people are speaking blasphemy. We should inform the Pope. Okay. You look green to me. No, I'm yellow. I'm not green, I'm yellow. I promise you. There's just dark yellow underneath. It's kind of a greeny color, I suppose. But it's yellow. It's yellow, all right? It's yellow. Anywho. Lizards are harvesting human loosh. It is known, even in ancient times, Alexis Jones warned of this. Oh, God. The says, you'll never take me alive. That's Sasquatch. There's bad things happening in the YouTube chat. But, Dreadnought, do you want to give up 100 humans or not? To the Auburn Ancients. Did I say Darth Sasquatch? Oh, I mean Dreadnought. Dreadnought. Supreme Leader Dreadnought. Both your names begin with a D right now. I keep forgetting. YouTube is the domain of the Anti-Pope. Oh, Anti-Pope, you have to deal with it, apparently. The blasphemy is your problem to deal with. Can you call me Montu instead? Yeah, you can call me Montu. What else are you meant to call me? Well, the Supreme Leader is currently unavailable. We're going to assume he's going to say no. I am the Anti-Pope. Yes, exactly. Oh! Oh, crap. I'm the Anti-Pope. That's... Don't blaspheme anymore. Naughty, naughty. Right, slap on the wrist defense for anyone blaspheming. You're going to get... You have to say 5 Hail Montus and 7 Our Lizards. There we are. Perfection. But, Supreme Leader Dreadnought? Supreme Leader! Alright, I'm assuming you're saying no. 3, 2, 1, and the Supreme Leader said no, we couldn't reach him, so we weren't able to have the authority to give up people to a hostile, possibly hostile foreign power. buzzword standardization has been passed. Dreadnought says, I am here. Congratulations on a magnanimous decision. No problem, you've solved the problem. Some aliens wanted to give up humans, and you said sternly, powerfully, willfully, no. The best way to cook a lizard is boil it in bacteria. Then fry it, stew, or roast it. Right. %45% habitability wells are generally not really worth it. You know, 50% is probably the lower limit, but I'd really say you don't want anything below about 75 generally these days. To be honest, because lower habitability gives you lower job efficiency, which sucks. It gives you higher upkeep, but lower job efficiency, which, as I said, sucks. The ravenous Kakarto necromages have recently made several steps in improving the development of their colonies. They're doing well on their own already. Have them focus on... No. We'll have a bit of everything, I think. We don't need to focus. We'll take it all, baby. Oh, yeah. Another component from the alien vessel that has been appearing at random throughout our space has been detected in the Alpha Centauri system. Thank you for the hydrate. You said something right, but I didn't respond. I didn't see anything. The last thing I thought you saw you say before that is, what Montu? These people are speaking blasphemy. We should inform the Pope. Yeah, I'm on live chat. I should be able to see all of it as well. And then after that, I saw you say 2 messages later, I'm here. Then what is the problem? Then Montu. Then I am here. I said something already, but you didn't respond. But you would have said no. Fine. Anywho, there's more puzzle bits. Let's go get ourselves some puzzle bits. Some puzzly-wuzzly bits. Flies within, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime subscription. I appreciate you. What to put next in the research queue? I think let's go with metal materials. And is there anyone to save on the slave market? Yes, there is. Cool. Let's send them to ER. Okay. The composer of strands has emerged to us. Its power is resplendent, but we didn't even scratch the surface on that one. Damn it. I could push us towards it. I could. Let's assimilate a load of pops. Let's assimilate all pops. Begin the assimilation. Here we go. All of them will be assimilated. All shall be assimilated. Yes, good, good. These are the right kind of thoughts. I wish the set all to default was still here. I missed that button. Like, what's the point in a default right button if I can't set everyone to default? And there we go. All shall be assimilated, and we shall move into the domain of the composer. Establishing a colony is going to be pretty damn difficult for us. Okay, what are we looking like here? Let's grab fighter wings, yeah. And then combat computer upgrades, sounds good. Plasma stellar motor organs, I think is the next level of spaceship movement speed, yep. Having surveyed all we can from the wrecked submarine and abandoned habitats, our team and Triton are preparing to regroup near the planet's surface. There is much we still do not know about this colony. Most of what we found simply amounts to an eclectic legacy of life on a particularly lonely frontier. Although their civilization did not yet possess faster-than-light technology, hardship seems to have steered this once submarine colony towards some singular breakthroughs in science and economics, which we are now at liberty to exploit. I guess I'll just take the research speed. Yeah. Have I clicked the Galatron yet? Gods no. I have not clicked the Galatron, though I suppose Dreadnought could at any time click the Galatron. If Dreadnought wanted to. We have that ability, yes. We could do that. Technically speaking. But Greg the Almost Merciful, aka Dreadnought, is now reclusive. How fortuitous. Alright, do I want more intel? Let's get habitability and happiness. Well, actually, what was the point in that? We've already got Gaia worlds everywhere. That was stupid. Clairvoyance would have probably been a little better. How many mercenaries available? They do. They really do. What we need is a manufactured crisis, some sort of war in the stars to push this whole thing along. And actually, let's get some more growers. Yes. The mature ones are the good ones. They're only slightly more expensive in food. I'm just saving a bunch of time by doing that, basically. Because our ship designs for the maulers are empty entirely, so they're super cheap, just food. And they'll grow up quicker because we have accelerated growth glands. Not on this one, but we do on tier 1. We've got growth glands, so they'll grow up a little quicker and eventually become elder swarmers. That looks good, actually. Yeah, I could get behind this. Cool. I shall click the Galatron, says Dreadnought. How dare the game call me out in real life? We got 5,000 alloys for that. Most people. Oh my god, there's so many. Everyone now has a CB on us. They could all attempt to take our beautiful Galatron. We won't be letting that happen, will we, everybody? It's mine. My own. My precious. Let's grab ground defense planning. Yeah, that seems fine. Otherwise, more mature. Yeah, yeah. More. And you get a specialization as well. And is there anybody to live anywhere? Corrupted Aster needs pops. We shall give them people. And those people shall be assimilated. Really? But we are assimilating pops. Why are you not giving me the bonuses? I'm doing what you asked. Ugh. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll do it myself. Where have we got worlds now? That one is venerated. That one is respected. So, unconsecrate, consecrate, unconsecrate, consecrate, unconsecrate. It's not going to work. It says if I consecrate worlds, I'll get bonus. Where bonus? Ooh. Huh. Where bonus? Oh god, the carnival, the manifesti. Yeah, let's get rid of these sons of guns. I don't want them. They're the distraction. They're evil. Any new Minister of Defense, do we? Okie dokie. You'll do. Another little delve. We will try and commune with this one as well. Do I know I have to upgrade defense platforms more than once from time to time? No. I assume it's because the upgrade doesn't work properly. We've noticed you're currently not engaged in battle. Why? Young empires must fight or fall behind. We've selected an opponent. Defeat them within a decade and your continued development will be assured. Oh, sweet mother of God. Jeff has told us to go to war. Darth Sasquatch, Dreadnought, Darth Sasquatch, are we doing it? Pope, what do you say? Supreme Leader, Dreadnought, what do you say? I assume the Fallen Empire will get very angry with us, and they might also declare war on us. So, there's that. Tell me, do you fear death? Darth says we should fight Dreadnought. Should we fight? We'll take your big one. And we'll take your medium-sized one. Thank you very much. Perfect. That will only destroy our economy. It's fine. We should fight. They need to pay taxes. Indeed, everyone needs to pay their taxes. Okay, they've got 2 claims there. We could throw a couple of claims. I'll grab Lowen. It looks possible to grab some stuff up here as well. Okay, that seems... And wait, maybe actually that one as well. Cool. Tell me you're done building that stuff? Good, you're done. Fine, stop. Don't do any more, okay? Don't do any bloody more. Well, I've not heard from Dreadnought, so let's get a move on. The Pope said, let's do it. The anti-Pope says, let's do it. The totally non-lizard man is reclusive and has not said anything, so we're going to war, ladies and gentlemen. And so, we go to war. Not because it's easy, but because it's gonna make us some money, you know? And I like money. Okay, we passed something there. Let's make you an analyst. Up to 18,000 now. Good, good. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I can't actually make them pay taxes, annoyingly. 573 versus our 1,000. Tech 150. Their tech is 133. Economy 633. Our econ is 592. It's kind of not that close. Right, let's do some conquer claims. Yes. Oh, yeah, I've just seen your message. It didn't show before. That's so weird. Huh, I just reloaded the page and it was visible this time. Am I going to have to super chat from now on, said Dreadnought? No, 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 please don't do that just to get my attention. I mean, it would work. But, I see your message now. I say we build a massive fleet so we may guard what is ours and bring our enemies underfoot. Was that meant to be your response to do we go to war? Building a massive fleet to guard what is ours and bring our enemies underfoot? Because that didn't sound like a response to go to war. The next thing I saw after that was I responded. Then am I going to have to super chat from now on? But I didn't see the I say we build a massive fleet bit. But also, that's not really a response to should we go to war. Anyway, we're at war. Ta-da! Those who go to war for our empire shall have their sins erased, says the Space Pope. Wah! What is it good for? Oh, we're fighting 3. Right, and the Covenant of Thar. There's, of course, the Covenant of Thar. The Thar Covenant, yes, 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 obviously. Charge! And also, Shroud Walkers give us mastery. I'll take the attunement. There's the pop growth speed. Perfect. Now let's go back. We'll commune with the unsevered one. Perfect. And then let's go back. We seek secrets. Delving ritual, 107 months. That's not a right now thing. I'm not doing that right now. Nope. Nope. Declined. No, I sent another thing and it's not there anymore. Weird. Edicts. Ooh. Yeah, we've not been running edicts, have we, actually? Let's run some edicts before our empire collapses. So, what can we afford? We could do exotic gases as fuel. That's about it. Yeah, alright, there we are. Exotic gases as fuel is now turned on. Huzzah. Otherwise, we don't really have anything else. Nope. Nada. Let's hit it up with Psionic Supremacy. And then I'm feeling we evolve our society. A Carminder has made a vanity palace. Well, fine, fine. Reduce some energy credits from jobs. Joke's on them. We don't make energy credits here. Claminder's a farmer. Oh, there's some humans somewhere. Right, you come here. Perfect. Okay, seems good otherwise, though. I'm a recluse. Ask when YouTube decides to swallow my comment. Just assume I'm in my room combing over holy text. Fair. Wait, holy text? The Supreme Leader shouldn't be reading any of this holy text. Oh no. The food processing facilities fell into a bubbling swamp. A brook of unending miasma. Yes, I will purchase that service. Thank you very much. Bye. Let's take another research alternative. And +4 planetary defense armies sounds really good to me. It's not holy text, it's holy text. It's entirely text. What about wholesome text? That might be true. So who's going to war to have their sins erased? Hands up. 1, 2... No, none. None of you. Oh, I see how it is. Alright, we've got more Diplo weight, more Diplo trust growth. Grab colonial centralization next. Overall, this does seem to mostly be working. Let's send more people there. What could we get? I'm feeling like afterburners, yeah. Something cheap and cheerful. That guy from Saturn has sent a message and then sent a waving hand, but the message got retracted. All right. The Pope is already on the front line. Okay. If there's a big battle, I'm going to have to roll to see if you duns, you know, got squished a little. Low chance, you know, it'll be a low chance, but we're going to see. Why is everyone recalling their embassies? Are we terror bombing? No. We're not even terror bombing. What in the seven hells? The people should love us. Why don't they love us? Have we won yet? Oh, we're about to drop in. There we go. The bombardment has been very successful. Good lord. And they're dead, Jim. No, I'm going to be extending that contract. Real handy in a tight spot, these fellas. And now we delve again. Submit. Submit. 50% shield hit points. 100 more attunement to composers. Yes. Can we combine regular bombing with psionic terrorizing to make an equivalent terror bombing? I mean, I guess. We can also get environmentalists to put ranger lodges down to get more unity from naturally occurring blockers. Just saying, if we want to, like, you know, win the unity game, that could be something we do. What's this? More human slaves? Not on my watch. Let's throw down an autochthon monument. Distribute luxury goods. Distribute luxury goods. Also, yeah, send artifacts to museums for exhibits. Distribute luxury goods. Distribute luxury goods. And distribute luxury goods. That thing's so good for capturing star bases at this point because of the range it can sit at. With its kinetic batteries and hangars, it just sits there and goes, blam blam, you die. Alright, clairvoyance, we got it. Boom. We'll also get chemical plants. And that's even... Stop with all the... Oh, what? Oh, that's their current habitability. Why do I care? Psychic humans, but we're the psychic humans. Where are these psychic humans coming from? Huh? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. And we're landing. Invasion begins. You lot go and sit in orbit of that one, I think. Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting a Federation either. Even the score, no. Debt collectors, no. Oh, let's do the delving ritual? Yeah, screw it. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Shows you where's... Is it... Oh, I'll take that deal. That's a good deal. And we got an ancient bust for another 3%. Beautiful. Oh, some specimens. Medals for services to diplomacy, but they hate us. Yeah, of course they do. How about you folks? No specimens there. Specimen. Oh, they've got a medal for services diplomacy. And they're a little nicer about it. Well. Dreadnought said we should always be Galatroning, so we're Galatroning. We're occupying the Royal Viral colonies rather well, I think. Ooh, upgrades. Yes, let's upgrade all of these. City centers need an upgrade. Excuse me. Maybe I'm allergic to all these winning, and some humans have arrived. From where? Well, I guess we won't know. I swear we've done this research already. I don't know why it keeps popping up. Corrupted Aster. The people there can probably just move over here. Let's do it. There we go. And that way, there are fewer... Oh, it's all the robots. Of course, it's all the robots. Damn it, robots. Do they even do anything as civilians? Not much. Really not much. But they are technically civilians, I guess. Unless all of that's just coming from the Golkforki. We're now in a cycle of conflict again. Well, we've been in it. Sorry, we've been in the cycle of conflict a little while. That makes sense, though, because we are fighting. And will remain fighting until the enemy surrenders to our better fighting. We're not paying. Bring it on. Can they do anything? Boss, nope, they're all dead. Did we lose a defense? Yeah, we lost a starbase or two. Okay. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, Cronan the Afflicted has appeared before us. Let's just check where we're at. We haven't even got a achievement there. Cool. As our sensors detect a vessel breaching our borders, a strained voice echoes across the shroud. Tired, shrill, yet disturbingly familiar, like the hum of the composer of Strands. New flesh. Intriguing. So soft. So mutable. Or is it hard to say? So many knots shifting beneath the skin. What form has the composer of Strands spun for me today? The comms finally stabilize, revealing a figure of raw shifting muscle. That looks like a beholder, but sure, raw shifting muscle, I suppose. Convulsing, scribbling frantically. You see me as I am. Perhaps I am still Cronan the Afflicted, perhaps not. But I feel you, like me, a canvas stretched for the composer's brush. Come, let us begin the unveiling. I mean, we've got to say yes to this guy, right? He's traumatized, melancholic, but Strand Afflicted, which on the surface is technically quite bad, but also could be good and a good analyst. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. It's a scientist. We need more scientists. It's level 8 scientist. I'm now Cronan the Afflicted. That's me. Hi. Hi. I think I need droid workers more than arc furnaces, so I'm going to grab that one next. Extend the contract. Extend the contract. Yeah, we need them. We need them. Have we defeated pretty much their entire fleet then? Yes, we have. Holy crap. Okay. Right, you go that way. Everybody else, form up with me. And there should be... Orion Knight's Edge has just gained Shroud Warped. Who? Who is that? Ah, this random person. Yes, perfect, perfect. Endure and observe. Holy crap, we got Zro launchers. Go one. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Not fair. Shout out, that's why I want to be Pope. Oh, well, fine. I won't be the Beholder yet then. I just put him on as the anti-Pope for now. Put this guy on. We got Zro launchers round 1. Blessed are the faithful. Blessed are those with the strength and will to govern this universe. Actually, no, I'm going to put Cronin back on because we need that. The research speed. 200 months. It seems like a long time, but it'll pass in the blink of an eye. It's only 20 years. Zro launches in 20 years would be a godsend. Now, we don't have a ship to put it on. The hardest choices require the strongest Zro launchers. Indeed. I can't believe we got that. That is insane. Oh, well. Yeah. Let's keep going. I'm also going to turn on shield boost. There we go. Engage all legions. They're dead. And they're dead. Perfect. Oh, wait, there's more people to kill. Ba-bam. And what's this? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. All dead. And we took no losses. No losses. Perfect. No losses. That's exactly what I like to see. A lack of losses helps. Well, they brought more fleets up in a pathetic attempt to save themselves. Oh no. I'm afraid they're going to die. We don't even have the Zro launchers yet. They just ran away from us because we are Legion. We are the Holy Church. Through us flows power unbridled. What's on the Senate floor? Military sanctions? I mean, sure. How did this even end up here? Did somebody auto emergency measure that crap? Don't mind if they did. Just weird, you know? Right, you can be a leader. You can be a leader. Let's see. Who needs a leader? You need a leader, right? You go here. You need a leader. Perfect. You go there. Give me... what the hell? Fine. Yes, sure. I'm so confused. Who needs pending trait selection? Petals of Olive. Who the hell is Petals of Olive? There's no... We don't have a leader called Petals of Olive. What? Oh. Is it one of the raiders? It is a raider. Oh, funny. That's quite funny, actually. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrates. Hydrate or dihydrate. Double hydrate. The double hydrate. Double hydrate. Duh, duh, duh. Ministry of Truth. I'm feeling Ministry of Truth. And what's that I hear? It's, oh, actually. What about who's got the most? They have the most researchers. Let's put it here. Ministry of Science. Yeah, they hate us anyway. Ministry of Truth. Beautiful. Spot a UK 90s kid. What? What? So I was actually never in the UK in the 90s. Unironically. I came here to the United Kingdom for the first time in like 2002 or something? 2001? Is that a reference to 1984? The book? Possibly. Quite possibly, yeah. Let's try and win this war a little bit more quickly. You can get a bloody move on. War isn't going to win itself. Okie dokie. Yes, everyone swarms and does the right thing. What? How did they get there? God damn it, right. Bring me Classis 1. Okay, they're dead. Fine. Chuckle Vision, Chuckle Vision. No, Chuckle Vision's been around for ages, hasn't it? It started in the 90s, but like it was still on TV in the early 2000s, I think. Yeah, it was on TV for ages. Dreadnought says, "My people, your leader must leave for now. I wish you all farewell and that you have a good war. Farewell and stay safe, my fellow lizard. We'll probably be continuing on around Monday." Oh, God, no. What are you doing? Get out of there. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't the plan. Holy crap, maybe we could do it. No, no, no. I think we could actually beat the Ether Drake if we gave it a good shot. Right, after this, we're going for Ether Drake. 1987 to 2009. Crap, they kept going to 2009. Huh. Huh. What's the war score? The war score is 21 to 75. We are doing great. Don't even worry about the war score. The score is that we're winning bigly. You know, people are going to get tired of how much winning we're doing. They're going to be like, Montu, it's just, you're winning too much. It's boring. I'm also doing a delving ritual. Wait. It wasn't even the delving ritual that gave me the throw launchers. It was just a random delve. Holy crap. The trick to kill the Drake is definitely not to punch it in the nose. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's the people that died. Fine. What is this? God King Havitsha. Oh, okay. Cool. Attack! Attack! The amoeba will be eaten! We're literally flying around eating space amoeba. I almost feel bad. Almost. But I don't. Om nom nom. The weaker meat, the strong do eat. Anyone like Cloud Atlas? Oh, Puzitau Kurtka. Puzitau Kurtka? I don't know, maybe that's how you pronounce it. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Thank you very much. I appreciate you appreciating my videos. That's nice. Thank you. Right, let's buy and buy and buy and buy. What? Give me some more stuff then. Chuckle vision, chuckle vision. Oh, it's in my head now. God damn it, it's in my head. And we also got psionic shields. Oh my goodness me. Zro launchers and psi shields. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's tier 5 shielding. No, tier 6 shielding. Now, yes, normally this would be quite late in the game, but we're on a 3 times tech and tradition cost. So really, this is basically getting... The equivalent would be getting this at year 50, I suppose. Kind of. Okay, yeah, we'll send one over there. What do I still need to take? Caravan. The only bastion of sanctitude left of them is Caravan. When Caravan falls, so too does their inimitude. Inimitability, indomitable hatred. But they're just gonna die, all right? We're gonna get them. And no, I'm taking them now. Come on, we're winning. Come on, we better be winning. Win harder. Might need to take a quick retreat on this one. Come on, win harder. Have you tried winning harder? That doesn't look like you're trying to win harder, folks. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not good. No, don't kill Legio 1. No, my circles. My precious circles. Okay, they're down to their last circle, and we've got 3. That should mean we win. 3 is more than 1. I can do the maths. I'm getting tired of all this winning, says the guy from Sandton. I told you would. I told you would. It was inevitable. And bada bing, bada boom, your planet will be mine soon. That's a Yankee Space Matriarch. Right, I'm going to grab the system adjacent to that as well. Okay, what can I grab here? Anti-grav engineering. I need the extra housing. There we are. The best possible outcome is to make Space Balkans. Woo! Space Balkans! And the enemy should love us. Not the enemy, the... Why don't they love us yet? But we did your thing! Oh, come on. We did your thing. Didn't they see it? We did the thing for them. Time for the Ether Drake. You're right. You're very right. We shall attack them as one. And we shall pay whatever it costs to secure this victory. For only in victory can we know true freedom. Would you look at that? The Tuxcan hierarchy are in breach of galactic law. That's very naughty of them. Naughty, naughty, naughty indeed. Somebody else died, whatever. The cycle of conflict is about to end. We got to hit that ether drake before the cycle of conflict ends, otherwise we'll look silly. And we'll be like, hey, the cycle of conflict ended. Why are you still fighting? Stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting yourself. You know, that'll be the remark we get. All right. The only thing I don't want to risk is the Space Vatican City. Like, I will not risk the Vatican City. That is not an acceptable risk. Everything else, though, fair game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking on a dragon. Send all available units into battle. I'll make sure we don't run out of alloys at the same time. Ooh, what was that? Research power grid. Cool. Transit hubs. Let's do it. The dragon's engaging. No, 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 no. You can't run away now. Oh, I had to pay. Damn it. Well, if we don't kill this dragon, I've paid 17,000 for that. We are shooting. Come on, mandibles. Yes. The nibbly, nibbly mandibles. We're going to eat it to death. Oh my god, we're through the armor. We are eating it to death. Death by 1,000 cuts. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Oh, it's so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, it is done. Oh, that's so unfair. Oh, one of the stupid things got Dragon Slayer. Ugh. Whatever. I'm not complaining. I'm just going to move on to the next fight. The next fight is against the Stellarite Devourer. We will win this one as well. As soon as we speak to the creator and be like, hey, tell us how to kill it. Stellarite Devourer. Yes, please. Okay. Then after this, then we're going to kill the Matriarch, I think, and grab the systems. Yeah. Perfect. Vatican City is going to come along for moral support, I suppose. He's not actually going to be there. Does adding multiple claims to a system do anything? Yes, it does. So if you're about to go to war, so let's take a look here. So if I go to diplomat mode, you can see my vassal here has, let's see, claim map mode. Imperial Messiah has 1 claim. If I were to add 2 claims here, when we went to war, whoever has the highest number of claims will get the system. Basically, though, in principle, in practice, you only ever really need to add 1 claim in. Unless you've got an ally that has 1, then you go up to 2. So, you know. Can I check if the Shellyak system exists? All right, Picard. It doesn't. It does not, unfortunately, exist. But we'd like to formally request third-party arbitration pursuant to paragraph 1290. Ahem. Perfect. No, the Equal Standing Act will get passed. God damn it. Right, let's grab farming subsidies. That seems reasonable. Volatile ammunition, focusing crystals, sight beyond sight. Let's do it. Let's do it all, baby. We just need some more people. We just need a few more people to vote equal standing. Ladies and gentlemen, the masses shall now mourn the Space Pope, who has died and been replaced with Cronin the Afflicted. I'm just going to swap these over. Now we have the anti-pope, a Shah. Are we winning? Yes, we are. We're eating. The weak are meat, the strong do eat. Do we want to look at the egg sack? Or... It is the TNG episode. Yeah, exactly. Do we want to look at the egg sack? I think we probably do, right? The egg sack, isn't it? If we look at the egg sack, we get the espionage project. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exactly. If you have 2 claims and I have 3 claims, I get the system. Yeah, exactly. Should we get the sack? I'm not sure if we need to study the corpse to do that one, though. Let me just look it up. Oh my god, I googled it and the first thing that came up is my video from 4 years ago. Sweet mother of God. Yeah, okay, we need to just grab the egg sack for it. Yeah, fine. So to the corpse, let's get planet. No. Retrieve egg sack. Let's get Splody. And you shall go over here and survey that system. Perfect. You lot are going to come to here, ready to take on the Leviathan. The next Leviathan. I don't care how many of you die, you're going to do it. You hear me? Why does that keep showing up? That's so odd. Seems like a bug. Where are we doing our parade? Blissful Oblivion and Earth. Okay. Could reorganize this one to Earth as well. What the crap is this? Is this a payback world? No, this is a... What the crap? No, they didn't. They stole a that's so mean. Well, that means it's broken for us a little bit. I see. Perfect. We got a dud world up north. Excellent. Andy Pope just quote Lord Farquaad from Star Trek. Some of you may die. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I did indeed, yeah. And I stand by it. Alright, let's bring the church. The Holy Church comes along too. Run the gauntlet. And we've had psionic lightning. Shut up. This is ridiculous. Is there anything we can't do? Well, we need to choose another Ascension perk. I think we should grab Defender of the Galaxy. That's my thought. Defender of the Galaxy would be a noble solution. There's quite a few things we could take, actually. But Defender... But Defender, please. Why not? Why couldn't I take it? Area Supremacy says, I don't like Defender of the Galaxy. But that, look, so we can't take any of the crises because it's a law that we have to become the Emperor of the Galaxy, Galactic Emperor. And so if we take a crisis perk, we couldn't become Galactic Emperor, and thus, problem. You see? You see the problem therein? Yeah, I'm not going to cancel it. Shut up. Did I get bonus for Ether Drake yet? Probably not. Let's go and get that one. No, not the Drake. Which one is it? Yankee Matrix. Yes. I don't have 1,000 energy credits. Really? Oh my god. Here we go. Tell us how to defeat it. Perfect. Thank you. Bye. We go pew titty pew titty pew titty pew titty pew titty pew titty pew. Tex and Warrior, welcome back. You have briefly just become the Space Pope as well, because that does put you into first place of Space Pope, Space Popitude. And now we go to kill the Tianki. We just killed an Ether Drake and a Stellarite Devourer. Now we're doing a Matriarch. Because these buggers have got Dragon Slayer, and once they're gone, they'll never have Dragon Slayer again. What is that? Oh, we're under attack. Oh, God. Jeez, that's a big gun. It's shooting stuff that we don't even understand. It's shooting stuff. And we're now in range and hitting it with autocannons. That'll do the job. Yeah, brilliant. Total damage is 29% efficient. Brilliant. I don't know. We're bringing the egg sack to Earth. And the hungry hippos are in range. They're now going to eat the crap out of this bugger. Oh my goodness, it's dying so fast now. The mandibles. The mandibles. Mandibles are so good against this kind of threat. Because look, they are they deal multiplicative extra damage, and they already have quite a lot of damage plus a load of hull, and it's dead. Something's coming out on screen. It's Ahab. Do you hunt Tianki? I think let's get Ahab. He bore his whole chest upon it. Dale's like, oh, I got it about the perk thing. In that case, let's get Mastery of Nature. Let's bring Ahab aboard. I think we'll pick the perk next session because we're going to finish off in the next couple of minutes. Next session is probably going to be on Tuesday, I think. Something like that. Where's Ahab's ship? There it is. Our very first battleship. Isn't it beautiful? How is that inside the Tianki? I'm sorry, but like you expect me to believe that this thing here was somehow inside of that thing there? Where was it fitting? Was it puppeting the entire Tianki? Ahab the Arab, Sheikh of the Burning Sands. Indeed. And now, with all of those nasty, nasty monsters destroyed, we are officially in the cycle of harmony. Also, I want that system. Yeah, I do. I want it very badly. It has Gaia World in and Tropical World. Where are we doing the parade? Corrupted Avatar. No. Parade obviously needs to happen, I think, on Earth. Size 18. Maybe Blissful Oblivion. Yeah, let's do it on Blissful Oblivion. Okie dokie. The Minister of State should probably become an advisor. Yeah. No, delegate. We need a delegate. Get out of there. Damn it. How do I stop you being there anymore? Right, you. Where are you? Just have to assign them somewhere else. Today was a good day for all humans. Devourer's egg sac modifier added allows us to conduct Operation Consume Star. Ladies and gentlemen, we can now consume a star. Maybe the Tuxcan hierarchy deserve it. I could see that. I could see that. I don't seem to be really getting any attunement whatsoever, but fine, whatever. We could consider Galactic Contender as a perk. Yeah, the problem with that one is that plus 20% would be tiny compared to the total bonuses we already have of, let me just check, 150, 170, 220, 240, 240. Yeah, we're currently getting plus 240% Diplo weight, so not great. All right, we have an Ascension perk and a Tradition to pick. I'm going to do that next session. So thank you everyone for watching today. We're going to be back again next week, I think on Tuesday. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's going to be Tuesday. So in 3 days' time, same Montu same Montu place. I hope you've been enjoying our run of the Church of Scientological Theory. We are pressing ever forwards, ever onwards, ever towards victory. Twirling towards victory. Thank you everyone as well for your support today. I appreciate those of you that have been supporting. Big shout out to Antoine, who has been massively supporting a lot recently. So thank you, Anton, for all of your support, and everyone else as well. It really does help keep the lights on, you know, pay the rent, put food on the table. So thank you very much, everybody. I've been Montu. You've all been wonderful. I will see you all again very, very soon. Good night.